As far as me getting advice before I started filming, I got 2 pieces. One was don't get drunk and don't trust anyone. And I totally messed those up within the first 10 minutes.
Cheers to bad choices. Yes!
I got drunk and I trusted everyone.
Meet your new OC housewife, Braunwyn Windham-Burke.
I feel like we got a new Trace Amigas!
You throw me into a group of women with music and tequila, and I am going to have a good time. I mean, I have 7 kids, so you get me a babysitter and take me out of my house, I'm gonna make the most of it. And these women are fun. I mean, they know how to have a good time. And I just instantly had a connection with all of them.
Did you watch the show before you signed up for the show?
I did. I was a big fan, and I've been watching it the whole time. So for me, it was sort of like, you know, a dream come true almost.
Is it weird to step into this having watched it on TV and now, like, you're this close to Vicki Gunvalson?
You were a bully!
It wasn't first, but the women are all so authentic and they're all so real that very quickly they go from being people you've seen on the screen to actual women that you have relationships with.
These are your real friends now.
I have relationships with all of them. Some of them are my real friends. Some of them are, you know, are just really great people.
Say it with a big smile. I want to get your first impression of each of your new pals. So Kelly.
Kelly is fun. I mean, the 2 of us together was like frickin' frack. We had the best time. Doesn't matter what we were doing, it was fun. We just mesh well together. Our energies are very similar. Tamra, she's like a soul sister. I mean, she's my partner in crime. I love her. We kind of have that little naughty side to us, and we have a lot of fun together. Shannon has a huge heart. She welcomed me with open arms. I adore her. Gina's kind of like the little sister, you know, of the group, I feel like, and Emily's kind of like the big sister. You know, when we're all making some bad choices, she's like, hey, everyone, you know, keep it together. And then, you know, she's like the principal or the mom, so to speak. You know, she's the OG of the OC.
I love you call her the principal. Did you get called to the principal's office this season?
Maybe.
I have not revealed all what I know.
Once the show starts, there will likely be some criticism that you took Vicki's spot.
Yes. I think when people watch, they're going to realize that's not true. She's with us all the time. She's on the trip. She still films with us. Vicki is a big part of this show this season.
Introducing Queen Victoria!
Walking away from the season, you said some of these girls are your real true friends now. Who do you count as a real true friend today?
I love Shannon. We live in the same town. I see her when we go out all the time. I run into Kelly and Shannon just in our day-to-day lives. Tamara, I don't see her as much. We're both very busy, but I text her all the time for advice because she's been really helpful to me. So those are the ones I'm the closest to.
Now, Housewives is kind of a sorority. You're part of this whole world now of women across the country who hold this title. And I know you've gotten friendly with like Deandra from Dallas and met some of those ladies. Have you seen the comparisons to you and Stephanie Holman from Dallas?
I have, and I thought it was so funny. I got out my original cover of Sweet Valley High, and I'm like, she gets to be Elizabeth and I'll be Jessica.
Well, we actually have a message from somebody who wanted to say hi to you.
It's Stephanie Holman. I love that people think we look so much alike. I just want to wish you the most incredible first season. Soak it all up because it is truly a magical time.
Oh my God, she's so sweet.
And you guys really do look alike.
I know,
now
we really
you.
do. I was joking, but we do. It's like Jessica and Elizabeth, the Wakefield twins.
Now you got to get together and
We are. I'm actually planning a trip to Dallas this summer.
All right.
As soon as Deandra gets her boot off, I'm going out there to visit.
But before she heads to Dallas, Braunwyn will head to your TV screen, making her RHOC debut in the season 14 premiere on August 6th.
Wait, this is your friend with the 7 kids? Yes. Are you kidding me?
Going into this, what do you want viewers to know about you? What do they need to know about Braunwyn?
I think for me, one of the big reasons I did the show was because it's important to say, yes, I have 7 kids. I'm a full-time mom. But it's also, I have another side to me, and that's okay. I'm also sometimes just Braunwyn.
Like, people are like, how do you handle 7 kids? I'm like, I don't. I handle 6 really well. Like the 7th, I'm like, oh no, we're done.
Let's talk about 7 kids.
Yes.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of kids.
Why 7?
Originally, we wanted 5 from the first time I met my husband. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom with a lot of kids. That was sort of my dream. And then, I don't know, after the boys were born, 4 and 5 were twins, I kind of was like, someone's missing. I didn't feel that feeling of being done. So we went for a 6th, and we ended up losing one of the twins. We had twins again and losing one. So we went for a 7th because I sort of just felt like we needed to end on a high note and that someone else was supposed to be there. So when we had our 7th, I felt done. So we didn't really go into it thinking 7. It was just the right number.
It evolved into
It did.
7.
But now I look at the family photo and I'm like, everyone that's supposed to be here is here.
In the premiere, you say you've been breastfeeding for 18 years.
I hated nursing. I did that 6 months.
I've done it for almost 18 years.
18 years of nursing.
My first.
All your titties.
I mean, they're okay. They're great.
That is a true statement.
That's a wild statement, Braunwyn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Are you still breastfeeding now?
No.
Okay, we are done, locked up.
I went out with a bang. I am no longer nursing, and I am living like my best life ever.
When we speak out loud, we actually learn from one another.
I don't do cocaine, and I'm not a whore. I'm gonna throw a boat.
How would you sum up this season in a couple words? How would you describe your experience?
It was the best time I've ever had in my life. It was not just fun, but I also learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about relationships between women. I learned how to step out of my comfort zone. And I learned that I'm not always right.
Okay, that's a big life lesson to learn.
That was a big life lesson.
As a fan of the show, if you had to kind of rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, what's this season?
Oh, this is a 10. I mean, I'm there, and I look through my photos, and even I'm sometimes like, I can't believe that happened. You know, you joke about it, but you couldn't script this stuff. You know, it is a good season.